All right, well, one of the characters from a popular television sitcom in the late 1970s and early 80s is making a bit of a comeback, all for a good cause. Three's Company featured two gals and one guy sharing an apartment, with each episode focusing on some aspect of the humorous and difficult parts of daily life. The landlords would originally stick their nose in, curious about this living arrangement. It's one of those characters who has been spun off into the core theme of a party trend for a group of friends in Burlington.
A group of friends celebrating one of the characters from Three's Company is where the original Mrs. Roper party began in Burlington. At the time, they were raising money before a trip to Africa to donate to an organization that helps kids get off the streets of Kenya and into school. It raised thousands of dollars and was such a success that the event is back for another year. This time, however, it's helping charities here at home. One of the two selected this year is Dare to Be Youth. Since 2021, it's helped over 3,000 people between the ages of 14 and 24, teaching them the tools that could help each one of them thrive through the crises of life, not just survive.
Anxiety and depression is a real big thing, and that has actually increased over the years. But emotional and financial literacy. So we offer our Leader Within program, which is all about emotional resilience and wellness, and then our financial literacy. So when you think of youth today, they are struggling in the sense of even being able to afford to go to post-secondary. They don't see themselves ever affording a home. The challenges of this year, I think, was the first in a decade that students really had a hard time finding jobs this summer. Many did not find jobs this summer, and so that emotional and financial literacy piece is a real important part. They go hand in hand.
Burlington Helping Burlington is the other organization that will benefit from this fundraiser. It started when a group of friends put together a food drive that was so successful, they saw a need to turn that effort into an entity with charitable status. Last year, it raised over $60,000, which was divided between 10 local charities. This year, the aim is to concentrate on 3 groups, all of which help youth.
In 2025, the main focus for us was to make more impact with less charities. So far what we've done was this year in 2025, we're supporting DTBY, which is Dare to Be Youth, Shannon Tobin, Woodview Mental Health and Autism Services, and Open Door at St. Christopher's. Each one of those charities are getting an equal share of the fundraising that we do for 2025.
As the crowd of Mrs. Ropers gathered at Squires, they had the chance to win door prizes, play Plinko, and catch balloons, which were each numbered to correspond to a prize. Mixed into the crowd were a couple of Chrissies and a handful of Stanleys, but most were dressed in their best Mrs. Roper outfit. The pub even had one TV dedicated to showing old episodes of the show.
Oh, no! Stanley.
Hold it. Remember, Helen, I'm a veteran.
Mrs. Roper, she is just such an icon in Three's Company. She had her husband that she just whipped into shape. She is unapologetically herself. She just wears these big fancy caftans with no carefree in the world. And she's just a boss lady. And so we love that whole theme of being woman boss.
The other goal was to have fun and let go of life stressors for one evening.
It is very important, especially with our mental wellness. There's a lot of stressors that people have. I want this night for people to just come out, be in a flamboyant caftan and a wig, and just have fun.
This is my very first time actually dressing up as Stanley. And I was able to kind of reach into the archives up here and say, okay, this is what we need to do. I don't have the plaid, but I think this works anyway.
This is just another opportunity for us to let loose, have fun, and be around amazing people.
Either of the charities from this event can be reached through their website, Dare to Be Youth at dtby.ca, or Burlington Helping Burlington at burlingtonhelpingburlington.ca. Jason Trout for Halton News in Burlington.